Alright guys, we are reaching our 10,000 mile review. We've got almost 9,700 something odd miles. So I'll be reaching my 10,000 miles here shortly, in a couple days. But I was like tired of waiting. Like, I'm not going to be doing a lot of driving. I would have hit it Monday, but I'm not driving back and forth to Gainesville, which is like 240 miles, so that would have pretty much put me over the 10,000 mile marker. I still might hit it because I'm doing a lot of estimates, but I just wanted to talk about my first 10,000 miles, because I don't know if anybody else has put that many miles on their Cybertruck. I've had my Cybertruck for about 2 months now, maybe a little more, and I've been driving it quite a bit. Haven't had really that many issues. I'm waiting for my service call. I have a loose window and recall on the accelerator. Did have an issue because I go through the car wash every day, so the buttons on the back of the truck that control the tonneau cover and the tailgate stopped working about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think it's just basically from going through the car wash every day. That seal around there is not the greatest, so if they replace it with the same exact one, I'm going to put some bead of silicone around that crack. That's where the water's getting in, but I'm hoping they fix it with something different to block the water from even having to go in that crack. As far as battery life, everything's like, I don't charge it all the way up. I charge it to about 80%, which is like 256 miles. I haven't reset my odometer to see how accurate that is, but it's plenty of miles, and I drive a lot. I usually drive, like I said, 240 miles every weekend, and that's not including all the other driving I do. So that's why I've racked up 10,000 miles in like 2 months. 5,000 miles a month is a lot of miles, and I'm going to do a road trip next month, so I'll be putting additional, at least I'd say 2,500 to 3,000 miles just within a few days. So curious to see how that works out. I've made the same or similar trip in a Model Y standard range and didn't have an issue, didn't have a problem. I'm just waiting on my service call. I'm supposed to be getting a tire kit, which includes one tire, one rim, and it's supposed to have an plug-in inflator, I think, with also a jack. So, which was like expensive. It was like $1,250 for the whole setup, and they were sold out as soon as I bought it. There's a few other items that I want. There's the shelf kit or organizer kit that goes underneath the back seat. I've got pretty much everything else third party online that I want. That's about it. I take it through the car wash every day. I charge it at night. I've supercharged it, level 2 charged it. Haven't level 1 charged it yet, but haven't had any issues, any problems. Had a software update, messed up my navigation for like a day or two, and then the next update fixed it. It's still turning heads. It's really quick. It's easy to clean. When I take it through the car wash, it basically cleans the whole thing, and then I just wipe it down. I go to Whistle Car Wash, makes it clean as a whistle. So yeah, I just haven't had any issues with it. It's super easy to clean. If you have even if you wash it at home, if you just have a brush, I would recommend though, if you can, to get a car wash. Like if you have a whistle near you, I mean, it takes 3 minutes to drive through it, and you really don't have to wipe it off or anything. And I work in the field a lot, so I get a lot of dirt on my feet, but the mats that came with it protect the carpeting. There's very little debris that ever gets on the carpet. There's a little tiny piece of carpet right by the driver's side. It's about this big. Sometimes it gets a few crumbs on there, but other than that, this thing is super easy to clean. You have a vacuums out everything. If you want to get detailed, you can wipe it a little bit with a damp cloth. But other than that, the seats are holding up good. I did notice I'm 250 pounds, and if you don't put it all the way down, the entry mode, there's a little lip on the seat that I've been wearing out just from crawling over that little lip. The white, I've got a couple pen marks on it because I had a pen in my hand, but I was able to wipe it out. I took some Awesome and scrubbed it a little bit, came right out. My daughter puts her feet all over the dash. She puts her feet everywhere. So as long as you wipe it off, it comes right off. But I wouldn't recommend the white. It's just, and also too, when you're driving, sometimes the light hits the dash and it reflects right in your eyes. So that's one of the main reasons I don't really like the white. I know it looks cool or whatever, but I would, if I was ordering one of these, I would order anything but white, because you get a little mark or a little speck or something. You can get it off, but you wouldn't be able to see it if you had the black or graphene or whatever, digital camo, or I mean, it's vinyl, so you can actually take it to a vinyl shop and get it wrapped. I've been wanting to do that, but I'm kind of hesitating since it's the Founder Series. I don't know if that's like, if they can go over top maybe, and then later on pull it off if someone, like if I ever decide to sell it or get another one. I'm thinking about getting a tri-motor next time. So I don't want to ruin the resale value, even though I'm not sure what's going to happen later. But you know how some people are, they want everything pristine, they want everything exactly how it came, they don't want you to change anything. So if there's a way that I could change it and then revert back to it, just like the tires, I was thinking about taking the tires off, cleaning them up and putting them off to the side, just in case later on, someone wants the original tires, because the tires are not going to last. I barely have 10,000 miles on them, and they have wore out. So I think I can get probably another 4,000 or 5,000 miles out of them if I baby them. But I'll show you in another video. I'm going to go ahead and order tires probably before I leave, because I know by the time I get back from that long trip, I'm going to probably be needing tires. But other than that, I would just, if you're planning on getting one of these, just plan on, you're going to have to need tires probably about twice as much, especially if you drive it like I do, and you give rides people and you show them how fast it is. If you're always into it, the acceleration, I don't know what it's like on the Beast. I can imagine it's probably even worse. But if you look at any Tesla dual motor performance vehicle, the tires get wore out very quickly. It's just because of the torque and the weight of the car. So that's something that they don't talk about a lot. But any electric car, even my Nissan Leafs, they eat up tires because the torque is just incredible. Even on any electric vehicle, you're always going to chew through tires a lot faster. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to give you my 10,000 mile review. I know I'm not quite there yet, but I'll be there within a day or two. So I want to be the first one to do the 10,000 mile Cybertruck review. I still love the truck. I'm still glad I bought it. There's a few little tiny things that they're going to fix, but other than that, I can't beat the truck. It's still getting looks. I know they're building like around 1,300 a week. I've still only seen about 4 or 5 in the wild, and I've seen, besides my truck, I've seen 2 or 3 in my local area. So there's still kind of a novelty. I still see a lot of people that never seen them before except online, so it's still pretty new. It's still worth getting. It's still worth advertising on. I have decided to buff out, polish my truck. I just don't know when I'm going to get started. I'm going to do it eventually. I'm going to start with the tailgate, and then I'm going to work my way forward. That's the reason I've held off on the wrap, and I've held off on anything permanent, because I really like being able to take everything off and wash it and put the magnets back on. But I really want to be able to buff the truck out to a mere finish before I do anything else. So if I do, it's going to take a little while, because it's just going to be me, maybe one other person buffing it out. But like I said, as soon as I get the tailgate done, I'm going to buff it out, and then I'm going to put the Tree Life logo permanently on there. The reason I don't want to get a wrap is because every 3 or 4 years you have to redo it, and most of the places that want to do the wrap are like anywhere from $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and I'm not spending $7 grand every 2 or 3 years. I want to buff it out to a mere finish, and then I'm going to do just vinyl lettering with some pretty cool outline, and that way I can change it up, and it's not going to go cost me an arm and a leg. I already worked out a deal for the first set of lettering, so it's already paid for. But other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next update. Be safe.